Hello guys, this is Solanki and today we'll be talking about my entire investment portfolio. This is one of the most requested videos on my channel, and in this particular video I'll be going over each of the investments that I've made. I'll be going over mutual funds, stocks, gold and even cryptos that I've invested into. And apart from that, in this video there is going to be a giveaway. Yes, as I had promised in my New Year's resolutions video, I will be doing a giveaway every single month, and this video would be the first one in which we start the giveaways. So make sure to follow all the steps that are there in the description box and in the pinned comments, and also watch this video till the end. So without wasting any more time, let's get right into the video. So the first major chunk of all of my investments are in mutual funds. Now in mutual funds, I've invested over 50% of my portfolio. The main reason behind this is because I don't have a lot of time in order to manage all of my investments, and I do not track the market on a regular basis. So that is why mutual funds really comes handy for me. And in mutual funds, I've invested in 5 major funds. So the first one is HDFC Sensex Index Fund. So the reason why I've invested in Sensex is because Sensex tracks the top 30 companies in India and it tracks the performance of these companies. So basically, if India's top companies do really well, that means the index fund will do well as well. In index funds, I've invested over 25% of my entire portfolio. Now next comes Nasdaq. Now Nasdaq also tracks some of the biggest companies in US. Now these are tech stocks specifically. The reason why I've invested in Nasdaq is because I wanted to diversify my portfolio and have some foreign investments in the portfolio as well. So that's why I've invested in Nasdaq. Apart from that, the next one is Axis Small Cap Fund. So this is one of those high risk, high reward funds over here. After that, we have debt funds or bonds. Now over here, I'm not invested a lot in debt funds or bonds, but I should be doing more of that. The reason why I've not invested a lot is because I wanted to have the majority part of my portfolio in the equity market and not in the bond market. Really good bonds are considered to be safe investments and do not grow as much as well. So that's why I've not invested a lot in debt funds. But if you're planning on diversifying your portfolio and if you're planning on making your own investment portfolio, I would suggest that look at bonds or debt funds as well, because that would give you a safer investment option. So next up we have liquid funds. Now liquid funds basically give you a higher return than, say, keeping your money in a savings account or something of that sorts. And it is also quite liquid. What it means is you can always invest or redeem all of your money directly without having to wait for a long time. In times like COVID, it becomes really essential to have your portfolio quite liquid, because there might be any kind of emergency and you might need cash directly. So that's why I've invested in liquid funds as well. Next up, we have stocks. I've invested close to 20% of my entire portfolio in stocks. Now in stocks specifically, I've invested in Bajaj Finserv, I've invested in ITC, I've been a long time investor in ITC. Apart from that, I've invested in Muthoot Finance, Tata Motors and Tata Elxsi. So these are 5 stocks that I've currently invested in. Now if you notice, these are blue chip stocks. Blue chip stocks basically are really large cap companies, and they've been in the industry for a very long time as well. So that's why I've invested in these 5 stocks at the moment. If you want to know about each one of them in detail, then do let me know in the comment section below. I'd be happy to make a video about why I've invested in each of these stocks. Also, if you want to know about how to pick stocks by yourself, then you can watch this particular video in which I've talked about that, and I'm making a complete series on stock market investment, so go check that out as well. So next up we have gold. Now I've invested around 8.35% of my portfolio in gold, and is also considered as a safe investment option whenever there is a market crash. So whenever there is a market crash, people generally pull out money from stocks, mutual funds and all of these equity markets, and they generally invest in gold or bonds. Now the best way to invest in gold is through sovereign gold bonds. Apart from that, you can also buy gold biscuits. So these are gold bars that you can buy. They are, I think, 100-gram bars that you can get. Next up, we have the highest volatility asset that I've invested in, which is crypto. So in crypto, I've mainly invested in 4 major cryptocurrencies. First is Ethereum, second is Polygon, which is Matic, and third is BNB or Binance Coin, and fourth is USDC. Now, of course, USDC is a stable coin. That means its value is pegged to $1. So 1 USDC is pegged to $1, and its value does not change a lot. So of course, it's not considered to be an investment, but I've invested in that as well. Now, apart from that, I've also invested in a bunch of different cryptocurrencies. Now, these are smaller cryptocurrencies. So if you want to know my entire crypto portfolio, then do let me know in the comment section below. I'll make a separate video for this specifically. So that's it for this video. And if you like this video, then do press the like button. Do subscribe to the channel by pressing the bell icon. And also make sure to follow all the steps in the giveaway to win some exciting goodies and swags.